Alright, so it's time for electronics for this thing. So, I found a simple board I had in my room, the controller board. It's for tank controls, but I can get it to work. Here it is. It's just a simple little 2-channel board. You can't see the prongs, but they're there. Yeah, it's just oh, there you can see them. It's a simple 2-channel board with a 2-channel radio. This is also from the $10 car, if you followed up from last video. So this will sit somewhere in here. I got these motors situated back here so they're not moving. Oh yeah, I also added this for looks. It looks cool. And maybe storage. Maybe I can store batteries under there. I also have these LiPo batteries. 2 1S LiPos. So they will work pretty good. Hopefully. Maybe I can just get them to fit in here. Maybe. Something like that. And these 2 motors do give out a lot of power for their small size. And also this is very light, so it's going to move easily. Now where to put this. Just gotta figure out an area. I know this is first channel. And there we go. Those are always annoying. Oh, man. I can put this thing just like that, right there. Or I can be sneaky about it and put it back here. If I put it back here, the batteries are right here. But I have to run cable all the way to the front for the motor in the front that will steer it. So yeah, I'm going to do it right there. I'll be back when that's glued on. Alright, so that is in place. I'm holding it here because it's still a little hot. I can reach my on and off button fine. Now I gotta find where I'm going to hook up my front motor. It's not going to be self-centering. Because I'm just going to use a direct drive motor. It's not going to be a potentiometer with the gearbox. It's just going to be this. A little contraption. And it'll just go in the front. Probably underneath of here. Something like that. To get it to work. Something like that will work pretty good. You can't really see it, but it would work by turning this to turn this steering column piece. It will work. I'll be back when I have this situated in a spot that I like, which I think is going to be around here. Alright, so I have the motor attached, and I ran some little copper wire through. And I'm gonna go find a plug to hook it to my controller and see if this little thing will work. It's gonna have the worst turning radius in the entire world because it's not gonna turn that much. As you can see how it works, that piece grabs a hold of it and it'll turn. So let me go find my connector piece and I'll be back. I got this small little connector piece that'll work just fine. It doesn't really matter what way I twist these on because I can just change where the I can just switch this around on the board. It doesn't matter. So we just gotta twist these on. I'll be be actually really happy if this works, because this is one of the best projects I have done. I have tons of other RCs, but you know, those were like made in a long time ago. So let's plug the battery in. Okay, let's see if turning works. Ooh, wait, on off switch, there we go. Oh, that works. Why doesn't turning work? Oh, it works, it works. There we go. Look at this. Barely. Look, it actually works. Somewhat. I'll have to get used to this. But I already tested out the back motors like a while ago. They do make lots of torque for this small little chassis. Well, this is actually a 10 scale chassis that I made. As if you followed along in the last video when I made this thing and I showed you guys how to do it and get all the motor. Yeah, it's fast and it's a lot of torque for 2 motors. Alright, let's go drive it. Well, let's try to drive it. Okay, turning absolutely sucks. I have an idea, actually. Where is it? Right here. This small piece. Sorry if you hear background noise, it's a little noisy here. This little piece and something else. Where is it? Right here. Those should work nicely. Let's see how those work. Alright, so it does work better, yes, in the air, but on the ground it's because the metal piece on the shaft doesn't stick too well to the gear. But when I do lift this up, it does work fairly well. Like, works good. But if I had the motor all hooked up to it, the motor would break the front end of this car. Because it's a very strong motor. And pretty fast. So, let's see how this performs. Alright, so that was a little test drive of this. It works very good. Like the bat. And it sounds like it's crackling a bit, but because the motor and gear is a little bit sloppy on this one, so it makes weird noise. And also, it's bent. That can relate to the real one. Great. Oh yeah, that's not good. But I can't fix that. But yeah, this is a cool build. A mini trike of the bigger version. It works pretty well. I just gotta wait until I get an actual servo, and then this will be good. And maybe these parts out of plastic instead of cardboard that bends. But yeah. Tell me what you think about this little thing in the comments. Peace out, my bros. Have a nice day.